Every success story begins in the mind, but so does every failure. The richest, most successful people in the world are not always the smartest, the strongest, or the luckiest. They are the ones with the right mindset. Most people fail, not because they aren't talented or hardworking, but because their mindset sabotages them. And if you don't fix this, you'll never reach your full potential. Today, we're going deep into the 3 toxic mindsets that destroy dreams. If you recognize any of these in yourself, don't panic, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to break free. Chapter 1. The Fixed Mindset, the Silent Dream Killer. Imagine a young boy named Daniel. From the moment he entered school, he was labeled as average. His teachers told him he was not very bright. His parents reminded him, just try your best, but don't expect too much. And over time, Daniel accepted it. When he failed a math test, he thought, well, I guess I'm just not a math person. When he tried playing the guitar and struggled, he thought, some people are born musicians, and I'm not one of them. Daniel's story is not unique. It's the reality for millions of people trapped in a fixed mindset, a mental prison that silently kills dreams. But here's the shocking truth. Everything you think you can't do is a lie. Psychologists call this self-imposed limitation. The moment you believe something is beyond you, you stop trying. And when you stop trying, you confirm your own fears. The fixed mindset is like a glass ceiling. You don't even realize it's there, but it keeps you trapped below your true potential. So, how do you break free? Let's explore the origins, dangers, and most importantly, the solutions to shattering the fixed mindset forever. Section 1. The science of the fixed mindset. The fixed mindset isn't just an idea, it's backed by neuroscience. Dr. Carol Dweck, a Stanford psychologist, conducted groundbreaking research on why some people succeed while others stay stuck. Her discovery? Mindset matters more than talent. She divided students into 2 groups. 1. Fixed mindset group. These students believed intelligence and talent were fixed traits they were born with. 2. Growth mindset group. These students believed intelligence could be developed through effort. Then she gave both groups challenging puzzles. Backhand index pointing right. The fixed mindset students gave up quickly, saying things like, I'm just not good at this. Backhand index pointing right. The growth mindset students kept trying, saying, this is tough, but I can figure it out. The results? The growth mindset group consistently improved while the fixed mindset group stayed the same, or got worse. The lesson? Your belief about intelligence determines your success far more than intelligence itself. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it becomes. Section 2. How the fixed mindset develops. Where does the fixed mindset come from? It usually starts in childhood, influenced by parents, teachers, and society. Think about the phrases we hear growing up. Wow, you're so smart. You're naturally talented at this. Not everyone is cut out for this. At first, these may seem like compliments, but they can be dangerous because they reinforce the idea that ability is fixed. Now, compare this to growth mindset language. Wow, you worked so hard on this. I love how you kept trying despite the challenge. Every expert was once a beginner. These statements reinforce the truth. Your abilities are not fixed, they grow with effort. If you were ever told, you're not good at math, or you're not creative, you may have unknowingly internalized a fixed mindset. But here's the good news. Mindsets can be changed. Section 3. The dangers of a fixed mindset. Danger 1. Fear of failure. People with a fixed mindset avoid challenges because they fear failure. Why? Because failure makes them feel stupid. Instead of seeing failure as feedback, they see it as proof that they aren't good enough. Imagine 2 people apply for a job. Person A, fixed mindset, gets rejected and thinks, I guess I'm just not qualified. Person B, growth mindset, gets rejected and thinks, I need to improve my skills and try again. One quits, the other grows. Danger 2. Giving up too soon. Fixed mindset people believe, If I have to try too hard, it means I'm not talented. But effort is not a weakness. It's the path to greatness. Think about it. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of quitting, he practiced every single day until he became the greatest of all time. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. I found 1,000 ways that didn't work." Elon Musk faced bankruptcy with Tesla and SpaceX. He risked everything. And now both companies are global giants. The lesson? Struggle is not a sign of failure. It's a sign of growth. Danger 3. Stagnation in life. A fixed mindset keeps people stuck in the same place for years. They say, "I'll never be rich. I'm not good with people. I'll never be successful." And guess what? Because they believe it, they never take action. Meanwhile, growth mindset individuals are constantly learning, improving, and changing their reality. Section 4. How to break free from the fixed mindset. Now that you know how dangerous the fixed mindset is, how do you escape it? Step 1. Catch yourself in fixed mindset thinking. Pay attention to your inner voice. Whenever you hear yourself say, "I can't do this. I'm just not a business person. I'm not a natural leader," immediately stop and reframe it. "I can't do this yet. I can learn the skills I need. Every great leader was once a beginner." Step 2. Start embracing challenges. Your brain grows the most when it's challenged. Instead of running from difficulty, lean into it. Struggling at work? Learn new skills. Bad at public speaking? Start practicing. Want to start a business? Take the first step. Step 3. Shift your definition of failure. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the path to success. Next time you fail, don't ask, "Why did this happen to me?" Ask, "What can I learn from this?" Step 4. Surround yourself with growth mindset people. The people around you influence your mindset. Hang out with people who challenge you. Read books by successful individuals. Listen to motivational content that rewires your brain. Final words. Your mind is your weapon. Your brain is either your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. The fixed mindset keeps you small. The growth mindset makes you unstoppable. The question is, which one will you choose? Drop a comment. What is one area of your life where you will switch to a growth mindset today? Part 2. The victim mindset. The dream killer that keeps you stuck. Imagine two people growing up in the same tough neighborhood. Person A believes the world is against him. He says, "I was born poor. The system is rigged, and I have no opportunities." So, he never tries. Person B says, "Yes, I was born poor, but I refuse to stay that way. I'll do whatever it takes to change my life." Fast forward 10 years later. Person A is still stuck, still complaining, still blaming everyone except himself. Person B is now running his own business, financially independent, and inspiring others to rise above their circumstances. What made the difference? One was trapped by the victim mindset. The other broke free. The victim mindset is one of the most dangerous psychological traps in life. It convinces you that your problems are someone else's fault and that you have no power to change your future. It's a slow poison that kills ambition, hope, and personal responsibility. So, what causes this mindset? Why is it so destructive? And most importantly, how do you escape it? Let's break it down. Section 1. The psychology of the victim mindset. What exactly is the victim mindset? The victim mindset is a mental state where people believe, life is unfair to me. It's not my fault I'm struggling. Other people have all the luck. No matter what I do, I can't win. This mindset creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you believe you are powerless, you don't take action. And because you don't take action, you stay stuck. Psychologists call this learned helplessness. It's the idea that if you fail enough times, you start believing that success is impossible, even when it's not. The experiment that revealed a shocking truth in a famous psychology experiment. Scientists placed dogs in a cage with an electric floor. In the first phase, they gave the dogs a button. If they pressed it, the shock stopped. In the second phase, they removed the button. The dogs learned that nothing they did could stop the shock. Finally, in the third phase, they opened the cage door. Would the dogs escape now that they were free? No, they just lay down, accepting their fate, even though they could leave at any time. This is learned helplessness in action, and humans experience the same thing. If you've failed enough times in life, at business, relationships, money, or fitness, you might start believing, what's the point in trying? But here's the truth. The doors of your cage are open. You are not trapped. You can escape. The only thing keeping you stuck is the belief that you are powerless. Section 2. The 3 lies of the victim mindset. Lie 1. My circumstances control my future. Many people say, I was born in a poor family, so I'll always be poor. I didn't go to college, so I'll never be successful. The government, the economy, or my past trauma is holding me back. But history proves this is a lie. Oprah Winfrey was born into extreme poverty and abuse. Today, she's one of the most powerful women in the world. Damon John, from Shark Tank, started with nothing, selling clothes from his mother's house. Now, he's a multimillionaire. Eminem grew up in a broken home, dropped out of school, and was homeless before becoming a rap icon. What's the lesson? Your past does not define your future. Your actions do. Break the mindset. Instead of saying, I can't succeed because of my past, say, I will succeed because of my past. Use your pain as fuel to drive you forward. Lie 2. Successful people are just lucky. The victim mindset loves to say, rich people just got lucky. That guy was born with talent. She had connections. I have nothing. But let's break this illusion. Luck is not the main factor in success. Elon Musk worked 120-hour weeks for years to build Tesla and SpaceX. That's not luck. That's insane work ethic. Warren Buffett started investing at age 11 and read 500-plus pages daily. That's not luck. That's discipline. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wakes up at 4 a.m. to train, works like a machine, and grinds daily. Luck is not a strategy. Work is. Break the mindset. Instead of saying, they're lucky, say, I will make my own luck through action. Lie 3. I can't change my life. The final and most dangerous lie of the victim mindset is, no matter what I do, nothing changes. But here's the truth. Every decision you make today is shaping your future. Right now, you are either building your dream life, building excuses, every meal you eat, every book you read or don't read, every hour you spend scrolling social media. These small daily choices shape your future. Break the mindset. Instead of saying, I can't change my life, say, every action I take today is creating my future. Section 3. How to escape the victim mindset now. How do you break free? Step 1. Take 100% responsibility for your life. Winners own their failures. Victims blame others. If you're broke, unhealthy, or stuck in life, own it. Not because it's your fault, but because it's your responsibility to fix it. Step 2. Eliminate complaining from your life. Complaining keeps you weak. It tells your brain, I have no control. Every time you complain about the economy, your boss, the government, your upbringing, you are reinforcing powerlessness. Step 3. Reprogram your mindset with daily action. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start with small daily wins. Read 10 pages of a book on success. Work out for 20 minutes. Start a side hustle with just 30 minutes a day. Success is not one big move. It's small daily steps. Final words. Your mindset is the key to freedom. The victim mindset is a prison you don't even know you're in. But now, you have the keys. You can either stay trapped, blaming the world, step up, take control, and create the life you want. So, which one will you choose? Part 3. The fearful mindset. The silent killer of potential. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff. Below you is the life you've always dreamed of. a successful business, financial freedom, great health, fulfilling relationships. But between you and that dream life is a deep, dark chasm filled with uncertainty, risk, and the unknown. You have two choices: jump and risk failing. Step back and stay safe. Most people step back. They let fear stop them from ever taking action. And just like that, their dreams die. Not because they weren't capable, but because they never tried. The fearful mindset is the silent killer of potential. It doesn't scream. It doesn't force you to quit outright. Instead, it whispers things like, what if you fail? What if people laugh at you? What if you're not good enough? And before you know it, you're trapped. Today, we're going to expose how fear silently destroys dreams, where it comes from, and most importantly, how to break free forever. Section 1. The psychology of fear. Why we stay stuck. Fear is not the enemy. Staying stuck is. Most people think fear is a bad thing. But fear is natural. It's part of human survival. Your brain is wired to protect you from danger. In ancient times, fear kept you alive. If you saw a lion, you ran. Today, fear stops you from taking risks. You fear embarrassment, rejection, or failure. The problem? Most of our fears today are imaginary. No lion is chasing you. Failure won't kill you. Rejection won't end your life. But your brain treats these modern fears the same way it would treat a real physical threat. So, instead of taking action, you freeze. The science of fear. How your brain sabotages you. The brain's fear circuit. Your brain has a part called the amygdala. It's your fear center. When it detects danger, it triggers the fight, flight, or freeze response. Fight. You face the fear head-on. Flight. You run away and avoid the fear. Freeze. You do nothing, stuck in indecision. Here's the trap. The more you avoid fear, the stronger it becomes. The more you face fear, the weaker it gets. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is this. Successful people feel fear, but act anyway. Unsuccessful people feel fear and let it stop them. Which one will you choose? Section 2. The 3 deadly fears that kill dreams. Fear 1. The fear of failure. The one dream killer. This is the biggest fear that stops people from achieving greatness. People think, what if I start a business and it fails? What if I invest in myself and it doesn't work out? What if I try and embarrass myself? But here's the truth. Every successful person has failed, many times. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination. Steve Jobs was kicked out of the company he founded. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Break the mindset. Instead of saying, what if I fail? Ask, what if I never try? Because the real failure is never trying at all. Fear 2. The fear of judgment. What will people think? Have you ever wanted to start something new, but then thought, what will my friends say? What if people laugh at me? What if I embarrass myself? This fear paralyzes millions of people. But here's the harsh truth. Most people don't care about you as much as you think. The ones who judge you aren't doing anything with their lives. In 10 years, no one will remember your failures, but you'll regret not trying. Break the mindset. Instead of worrying about others, ask, will their opinions pay my bills? Most people who judge you are too afraid to chase their own dreams. Don't let their opinions stop you. Fear 3. The fear of success. The hidden fear no one talks about. This might sound strange, but many people fear success just as much as they fear failure. Why? Because success comes with more responsibility, more attention, more pressure to keep going. Some people secretly sabotage themselves because they don't feel worthy of success. This is called imposter syndrome. It makes you feel like, I don't deserve this. I'm not good enough. What if they find out I'm a fraud? Break the mindset. Instead of saying, I'm not worthy of success, say, if not me, then who? You deserve success as much as anyone else, but you must claim it. Section 3. How to conquer fear and take action. Now that we've exposed the fearful mindset, how do you break free? Step 1. Take small, daily actions. Fear is killed by action. The more you do, the less afraid you become. Want to start a business? Launch a tiny version today. Want to be confident? Speak up once a day. Want to get fit? Start with 5 push-ups. Tiny steps destroy fear. Step 2. Rewire your brain with the "what's the worst that can happen?" rule. Whenever fear stops you, ask, what's the worst that can happen? Example, want to start a YouTube channel but scared. Worst case, no one watches your first video. Best case, you grow, improve, and succeed. The worst case scenario is never as bad as your mind makes it. Step 3. Visualize the pain of staying stuck. Most people let fear win because they focus on the pain of trying. Instead, focus on the pain of not trying. Imagine your life 5 years from now if you let fear win. Imagine the regret of never starting. Feel the pain of wasting your potential. Let that pain push you forward. Final words: fear is the door to your dreams. Every great thing in life is on the other side of fear. You can either let fear stop you and live an average life, face fear, take action, and create an extraordinary life. The choice is yours. So, what fear are you facing today? Drop a comment below and declare one action you're taking today to conquer it.